This is the 2021 plane geometry question. So I'm going to start off part A by just using the axis dimensions to given us. So for A, I've done horizontal line. I've marked a point O for my origin. So I'm going to measure over 145 for A, up 10 for point A in elevation, and down 70 for point A in plan. So 145. So there is my point A, my elevation, measure down 70, and there is a point, so down 70 millimeters, there's my point A in plan. So I'm going to do that for all of them. So measure over the first number, up the second number, down the third number. So I've plotted all the points. We have point A in plan and elevation, B in plan and elevation, C in plan and elevation, D and E. So I'm going to join them up in the order it's supposed to. So ABC will be one triangle, ABD, BDE, and ACF is the other, but we don't have the point F yet. Okay, we don't know how far from the origin to measure over. We do know it goes up 10 millimeters, but we don't know how far to measure down. So it's an unknown as of yet. So I'm going to harden those planes in. So far, we still don't have anything to do with F. So I've just joined ABC here, ABD, and BDE. Now, that's part A done. Part B. Part B is to do with the dihedral angle between the surface ABC and ABD. Okay, so I'm going to do that by projecting perpendicular to the line AB, because that's the line of intersection, and that will give me a true length of that view. So, let's see here. Perpendicular to this line, project out D. They're not out far enough, so I'm just going to project them out a little farther. So let me see here. Keeping that angle on my set square, and this just allows me to project those lines out a little bit farther. Okay, and now I want an X1, Y1 line parallel. So again, we're still parallel with the line AB, so just out a little bit, and I'm going to draw a line parallel with the line AB in plan. There we go. And that is my X1, Y1 line. Distances go from two views back. So if I want a distance for the point D on this line, I go back one view, two views. So that's the distance for D. Now I know from elevation or from the question sheet, that's a height of 60 mil. So there's D. This is my B line. I know that B has a height of 45. I know that C has a height of 55. And A has a height of 10. AB is my line of intersection, and because I projected perpendicular to the line of intersection, I'm just going to mark that with TL. That's a true length. So just going to harden in the surface ABC first of all. So there's ABC, and ABD then. There we go. So AB is the only line that I've yet a true length for. So because the dihedral angle is based around the line of intersection, I've got a true length of it. The second auxiliary view now is a point view of that true length. So I'm going to project out the true length of AB. I'm going to project out D and C. Likewise, I'm going to get a perpendicular XY line. So perpendicular to that projection line I'm going to mark this as my x2, y2 line. And I'm going to take my distances from 2 views back. So 1, 2. So this is my D line. So I go back 1, 2. So this small distance for D. So I'm not going to measure that with my ruler. I'm just going to take the distance from D to the x1, y1 line and project it from the x2, y2 up. So that's point D. This is my A and B. A and B are contained in this line. So if I go back, so A and B, because AB was parallel to the x1, the x1, y1 line, that means the distance from the x1, y1 to A is exactly the same as the distance to B. So they're on the same line, they're at the same height, therefore point A and B are contained in that same space there, A comma B. And then finally C, back 1 view, 2 views. So from here to that XY line. And that's C. So now we have an edge view. There's A, B to C. That's an edge view of that plane. A, B to D. And that's the dihedral angle between the planes ABC and ABD. So I have an edge view of both of them effectively. So I've marked that with an angle theta, and beside that I'm just going to write theta equals dihedral angle, which is part B. Okay, so that's the solution, and there's the annotation. So that's the solution for part A and B. Next video will be part C and D.